Friends, we are back again on 27th lesson of hashtag success sauce, hashtag Win Obstinacy, 8th chapter, part 9, that is 8.9. And I am sorry that we are late by about 6 days for the next video, that is this one, because my director, my granddaughter Devoshi was busy with puja festivities. So we'll make it up in this week by putting up videos every day, if not alternately. So we are back on the subject. The subject is how to win, and the basic points is that you have to have power, you have to have pride, you have to have confidence, and you have to have self-respect. These are the 4 basic elements you must have to win in life, to get over obstacles. I will start with one story of the famous hunter Jim Corbett. One story I had told you last time, and this time is another. So since there was a menace caused by a man-eater tigress, a telegram was sent to Jim Corbett at Calcutta, and he immediately responded, and Jim Corbett responded, reaching Uttarakhand by the next day with his associates, 2 or 3 associates, and they had setting up what you call in Hindi mancha, and in English bamboo structure on the tree where the hunters sit and watch for the prey. So they were waiting, and Jim Corbett had advised that 2:30 in the early morning he must be woken up, and to get the tigress near, they had put one goat at the trunk of the tree. But somehow they were very tired. They could not get up at 2:30 in the early morning, and there was no sound of the tiger. When Jim Corbett got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, he found that the goat is missing, and obviously the tiger has come and taken the goat away. He was furious. He rebuked the associates. Immediately he got down the tree and he started tracking the drops of blood that was visible. Since the tigress was so clever, she has brushed her tail mark or paw mark very carefully. So he was tracking the blood drops and went up to a position where it was very far away, and it was almost afternoon and reaching the dusk, and that is where he stopped, and he heard very carefully the sound of breaking of bones. He looked around and saw a cave about 100 yards away, and most likely the tigress is eating the goat inside the cave. And then he checked up his rifle. he had only one cartridge left. That means either he goes back or he fires at the tigress. Tigress dies or he dies. He took the risk. And his rifle was specially equipped with one extraordinary flashlight. As soon as he presses the trigger, that flashlight will be on. So he pointed his rifle to the source of the sound and he pressed the trigger. The flashlight was so strong that tigress was absolutely annoyed and looked straight at Jim Corbett, and Jim Corbett fired. And the tigress jumped out a long distance. His associates and he himself started running back to their safe position. Next day morning, when they had gone, they found the tigress was lying there dead. So here is a story where he had lot of confidence in himself. He had lot of what you call a lot of consciousness that he would definitely win, dead determined to win, and he won. So this story also I have read many times and I have tried to gather the strength, mental strength out of it. Now coming back to my own story, there was some serious difference of opinion with my chairman when I was MD. He wanted to get me to some irregular job and I won't do it. Therefore, what he did, he had colluded with our foreign partner, Heckett, so that I can be troubled. They thought about a situation of Heckett expert inspecting our plants just to find fault with me. Therefore, a Heckett inspector had come, inspected our 6 plants all over India, and then he said to me in the dinner that I had offered to him that it was exactly what is required. It was perfect. So therefore, my chairman could not find fault with me, and again I won. Long time back, when I was in an English firm, private company, there was a clash with my very senior person, deputy managing director. I was store officer and he wanted an irregular job done. He said, those days radiogram was very fancy thing, very elite thing. So he said, I have chosen an radiogram at Calcutta and you send it to Chandigarh. I said, sir, it will be as personal effects, not official item. He was very annoyed that as a junior officer, how come I have the audacity to ask a deputy managing director to put things on personal effect? Obviously, he has to pay in that case. So he was forced to agree with me as personal effect, but he had to take a revenge. On some pretext, he demoted me from store officer to assistant purchase officer and put me under my junior, who was 18 days junior to me, just to put me under mental trouble. And I had taken it in my strides, okay, and the punishment I have to face for following the path of truth. Within few days, managing director came, an Englishman came and took a meeting about delaying some manufacture of parts. So the production manager said everything is because of purchase, getting some parts supplied in late. And then he looked at me. I said, sir, there are 23 items, out of which 3 items pending from purchase, and it is presently, as of now, under inspection, and inspection has passed it. And balance 20 items are in different stages of manufacture, and which Mr. Ghosh has not told you. And those are at different stages of manufacture, which I can prove. He was so annoyed. He said, Mr. Ghosh, you did not tell about these things. He immediately adjourned the meeting and said, let us go. I had gone to the workshop and I had shown him where those 20 items are on the machine. Therefore, he came back, he appreciated me. He said that I want people like you to be in future management. And within 2 days, I got a offer of double promotion. Therefore, somebody had given me punishment of demotion, and my own power, self-confidence and attention has brought the double promotion. So it all evens out, friends, it all evens out. Don't get scared that somebody will punish you. Let him punish you, and thereafter you will again come back like a meteor. Have that confidence in you, have that pride in you, have that consciousness that you will win. Get determined you be.